So when we're talking about athleticism, versus fitness versus health, and we look at the three things that sit on that equalizing level with regard to those things being intensity, frequency, and recovery. How we approach each one of those things is going to mandate the results that we get and the problems that we encounter, right?
Right.
Like depending on what we're after versus what we can do and all of that. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's one of those kind of triumphants, right? You can choose two, and the third is just going to be victim of the other two, right? And so we look at intensity, and I've always been a big preacher of frequency over intensity, meaning that I'd rather have a client or myself have many workout sessions throughout the course of the weeks and the months and the years. And, we do some moderate intensity during that time and have a good recovery versus we go so hard that we get less workouts throughout that time period. Therefore, we create less change throughout our body and potentially cause more pain. We go real high on our intensity and we choose to do that every workout, our recovery is going to be trash, right? It's just the nature of it. If you're doing, 5 days a week of, 60 to 90-minute workouts and you're just going all out to where you got little weeble wobble baby giraffe legs going out the door, or you can barely wash your hair in the shower afterwards because your arms are just too heavy or whatever thing, right? Like that shit only gonna last for so long. And because again, you're not going to be able to do the next workout, or your next workout is going to be so terrible because you didn't recover. You can't output what you did the time before. The recipe for eventual injury as well, I feel. And then we can take it to the other way, right? Where we do such low intensity, we just only focus on recovery, and we do so low intensity, right? We don't really create much adaptation. We don't create much change. And again, depending on what your circumstances are, maybe that's what you got for that time. But again, if we're searching for change, we got to do something that creates a change, right?
Depending on what your goal is and what you have time for, you have to lay out how much intensity you can put into whatever it is that you're doing.